So this is something that people tend to ask me a lot, and I see questions around this a lot online, is why sometimes when you're looking out there on the world of YouTube and wherever it is you're looking online at people tapping, when you're tapping along with other people in videos, why do they sometimes have different techniques for how they tap? For instance, why do some people only tap one side, right? Or sometimes they tap both sides. Or sometimes they tap alternately like this. Or sometimes they do the top of the head like this. Or sometimes they go around in a circle. Sometimes they skip it all together. So it can really be confusing. And so what I'm going to say to you all is just, you know, there's no right or wrong here. I'm not going to say one way is right, one way is wrong. But I'm going to just clear up some misconceptions about it. And I'm going to tell you what I know from the system that I learned, which is clinical EFT, which is taught by Dawson Church and EFT Universe. So just let's start with the bilateral and homolateral tapping. That sounds really fancy, but really all that means is bilateral tapping is when you tap on the points with alternating movements, okay, just like this. This is bilateral tapping, okay? Now this is homolateral tapping, where I start tapping them at the same time. This would be bilateral, right? Got it? So this is bilateral, and this is homolateral. Not that different. You can also do on a point where it's just one point. You can do homolateral, and you can also do bilateral by taking two fingers and alternating them. And you know, like I said, there's no right or wrong, you guys. It's just what feels good to you. So I would say try different ways, try both ways. And if one way just doesn't seem to be getting you as much of a result, try a different way. See if that makes the energy move better or somehow gets you a better result. So on the top of the head, what I'm going to say is, I'm really not sure why some people go around in a circle. It's just something that kind of caught on. But the truth is the point, the meridian point, is actually on the top of the head. So you want to make sure that you're tapping the top of the head if you use the top of the head point. Now sometimes you'll see me tapping through a routine and I won't use the top of the head point at all. And that's okay. There's so many points, you know, you guys, the basic recipe was actually a shortened version of the original version that Gary Craig was doing. So there was a lot of it that got taken out because it was a very long process. So I encourage you to look into all the different points that you can use, and I'll probably do another episode where I talk about extra points. So you can be looking for that pretty soon. But for today, I'm just going to give you that little tidbit because I know you've got lots of other videos to watch and things to look at. So I'm going to wrap it up now, but I hope you enjoyed this little tip today. I hope you give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you want, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Just click that little button down there that says subscribe. Also click the notifications so you'll get notified when we put out a new video. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and namaste.